This is one of my favorite times of day. It's like mid-afternoon, everyone just lounging around, all sleepy and peaceful. They look just so content and happy. I love coming out here in the mid-afternoon on a sunny day. It's just the best. So thankful we have these guys. All right, today we have quite a surprise for you guys. We were going to go do a mule obstacle course challenge, Clyde and Alyssa versus me and Riata. It's gonna be really fun, but we're actually gonna do that on our next video because a subscriber let us know about something that's coming up today. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna catch Clyde, Riata, and Rooster and do a little grooming, and then we're gonna move on to something really fun after that I am ridiculously excited about. So let's catch these mules, do a little grooming, mane trimming, and then we'll move on to the little surprise that we have in store.
Oh, hi, Riata. Look out, here comes Clyde. Yeah. Yeah. You look so cute in your little snaffle. Yeah, you look so cute in your little snaffle. Good boy.
All right, I kind of wanted to pull Riata out and brush her a little bit, but the main thing we're working on is this big old floppy mane. Gonna give her a little trim. Riata used to hate getting her mane trimmed, especially up here between her ears. It was her least favorite thing. It would take, how long did it take you that one time with Riata up there in the mountains trying to trim it?
2 hours just because she was so scared.
2 hours to get it trimmed because she was scared of having the buzzers between her ears.
That was just scissors. It just like was afraid I was gonna hear her down, I think.
It's just scissors. So we're gonna give her a little mane trim. She's gonna be looking sharp and aerodynamic and ready to beat Clyde on the obstacle course / barrel race on the next video.
The great thing about Mustang and mule hooves is how naturally tough and dense they are. They're built to handle miles of rock, hard ground, and rough country without shoes. The downside? That same toughness makes them hard to trim. I learned from many of our farriers over the years and have one check up on my work from time to time. I'd love to learn how to properly shoe a horse, but for now I just do our own trims.
Yes, buddy. Look how good he's getting. Getting his feeties trimmed.
Should I buzz it all the way off, you think? Little fade action up into there.
You make her look, her withers look even worse than I do right now.
I know, well.
Just leave the tuft. That's a good look. What do you think? What is he doing to you?
All right, ready for between the ears? What a good mule.
Poor girl.
That was a big test for you. You did so good. Get this thing shined up and detangled. We haven't had our cowboy magic for a while, and it shows. You can feel all the little mats in there.
So pretty.
Oh man, she's gonna look so good when she beats Clyde at the barrel race tomorrow. That's on our next week's video. We're doing an obstacle course barrel race
competition.
Yep. Clyde versus Riata.
Yep.
That's why I went with the aerodynamic mane look today. Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
smart.
Yeah.
No drag.
Yeah. High speed, low drag Riata. That's definitely not the case with her. All right, last step for Riata's spa day is some MTG. She got a little dandruff on her little mane. Oh, that probably feels good, huh? Not that good up there. Good girl. You're all right. Oh, yeah. Good girl. Done. Look how beautiful she is. Back up and show that beautiful tail, that beautiful donkey.
Look at that donk.
That thing of beauty.
Riata, you're so pretty. Yeah, you. Okay, now I just gotta rush down the front of it.
This Mustang had a hard time with his back feet. He was pretty kicky for a long time, but he's really gained confidence with his feet being handled.
Good boy. Almost. Right there.
I have completely roached Clyde's mane a couple of times, but honestly, it makes him look a bit like a llama. He is much more handsome if I leave at least an inch or two of mane. Every time we show clipping or roaching our mules' manes, we get a lot of comments asking why. Most mules do not grow much mane to begin with, and traditionally their manes have been kept short. A mule's mane doesn't provide protection from weather or insects. An equine's tail and forelock are what offer protection. But most mules only grow a floof of a forelock, and it's not long enough to keep insects out of their eyes anyways. Clipping a mule's mane is kind of like haircuts in the army. It's practical, uniform, and just cleaner.
Yes, you really are. You're just so handsome. Oh, Bob. Oh, my.
Another question I get a lot is about using a snaffle. The way I learned from the horsemen I studied was starting a young horse in a snaffle and then progressing into a bosal. While some traditions stay in a hackamore until a horse is ready to move on, I've always started with a snaffle. For a young horse, a snaffle can be clearer and helps teach lateral movement early on. The lateral flexion makes it easier for them to understand softness without bracing. Even though I've started many young equines, I don't have a ton of experience in the hackamore yet. Until I'm better with the technique, I'm sticking with what I know so I can make a very soft equine.
All right, now that we got a little bit of grooming done, we'll head in the house and show you what we have in store for the rest of the evening.
All right, well, here's what's going on. Jason is really jealous of my spotted little mule, Josey, and wants his own.
That's accurate. That's all there is to it.
All right, we had someone email us a listing of this really cute spotted jack that looks very similar to Josey, and his name is Rooster. So if that's not meant to be, I don't know what is. We'd obviously have to change Rooster, our Mustang's name. No, just kidding. But he's at an auction that's in Missouri, and we have a set number in mind that we're going to bid to, and if we could get him for that, then we'll know it's meant to be, and we'll have to figure out how to get him from Missouri. And it'll be Jason's mule. Because he's 14.3 right now, he should mature around 15 hands. So he's already Riata size. He'll hopefully mature a little bit bigger than Riata. So that'd be awesome. We'd have little matching mules.
Yeah.
And if you pack Josey with this one, that'd be the coolest pack string ever. But anyway, I'm guessing he'll probably go for quite a bit more than what we're willing to spend. So it'll be interesting to see how much he goes for.
Yeah. If we were set up and like had the property that we're in the process of looking for, our number would be higher. But since we're not set up, Alyssa really wants to adopt a Mustang and we just haven't done it yet because space is so limited here. It would be fine. But anyways, since we're not set up perfectly yet, our number is a little lower than what it would be. But yeah, we're still going to give it a shot. If it works out, if it's meant to be, then we'll be pumped. But we're not holding our breath. But
should we tell him our number?
No, let's leave him. Let's leave
Leave
him
them in
hanging.
suspense? Okay.
Yeah, let's leave him hanging for fun. You guys guess what our number is in the comment section.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
These mules usually go, mules that are colored like Josey in this one, usually go for a substantial amount. Like one of our friends, actually she's might be watching this video, bought a really cute John we were thinking about bidding on. His name is Floyd, but he, you know, I think he was a little over $5,000. So
Shout out Shelby.
yep. And I mean, they're worth it. Like, I guarantee he's definitely worth it to her. She's having a lot of fun with him. She's starting him under saddle now, so I'm curious if Shelby won't be bidding on this mule, actually.
She better not, Shelby.
I could see her. That would be perfect. Her and Floyd.
Actually, that would be
this,
awesome. That
yeah.
would probably be best case scenario.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yep. I should have asked her so we don't bid against her.
All right, I'm going to exit out of this because it says broadcast paused on our screen, and it was supposed to start a couple minutes ago now.
Maybe they're just late.
But
hopefully this works.
Actually, we'll just keep it rolling for a second. But what is your guess for how much this mule is going to go for? If you had to guess.
I bet 5,600 to 8,000.
Because he's not started yet.
He's not
right?
started.
Yeah.
He's a 4-year-old and he's not started.
He's really pretty. Like, his coloring's really pretty. But he looks like there's only one picture on here, and we'll pop that up on the screen. But there's only one picture, so I'm really curious to watch his video on here and see kind of how he moves and what he really looks like. But it looks like he has a pretty nice back end, which a lot of mules don't have.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's built well. He's super flashy. He looks really cute, as do all mules. And so I'm going to guess that he is going to go for, I'm going to say $7,500. That's what he's going to go for.
I can see that.
Yeah.
If I had to pick them apart, I would say he has a little bit of a longer back. Josey does as well.
Yeah.
And so does Clyde. He looks very similar to, build-wise, very similar to Clyde when we got Clyde. Just kind of awkward and gangly. Mules usually don't mature till much later than horses, and so Clyde really grew until he was 6, and then he's filled out a ton, and he's now 8, and now I feel like he's finally kind of done filling out and growing. So it's taken him quite a while to get mature. So I'm guessing that's a lot of the reason why this colt looks like that is because he's a 4-year-old. Like, he probably is turning for this spring and just isn't fully grown yet. So
Yeah.
We do that. See the little drop down arrow? You click on that and it says create a max bid. Click that, the maximum amount you want to spend. Now don't be afraid of this number, okay? And the reason I'm telling you don't be afraid is this. Don't think just because let's say I'm going to bid 3,000, right? So don't just assume that the computer is going to
10,000.
wham, put me in for 3,000, okay? Here's what I want you to see.
Not 10,000.
I'm still the high bidder at $1,000 and the computer knows that I have a
20,000.
maximum of 3,000. I'm going to sit right there winning at $1,000 until somebody comes and bids against me. The computer's not going to put you in for your max, okay? It's going to put you in for whichever.
Things are happening.
trying to learn how we put in a bid on these online auctions. So apparently we're still
$60
while these saddles are selling, we'll go through and show you guys some of our favorites and which lot numbers we're really excited to watch. This little mini donkey is absolutely adorable. You guys know that my dream is to have a mini house donkey or a mini house mule, and this one would certainly fit that bill. I don't think we'll buy one all the way from Missouri, but we're excited to watch how much he goes for. There was a gelding that looked similar to Taz. He's a 10-year-old Appaloosa crossbred, and he's about 15 one-hands tall. He looks so much like Taz, we're just curious how much he'll go for. Then we have the mule named Rooster. This is the one we're going to bid on. We're not sure how much he's going to go for. We have a set number in mind, and we're not going to go over that, but we're hopeful that maybe we can bring him home. There's also this really chunky, good-looking Appy that we're going to watch as well. This one's 14 years old and 14 3-hands. It's a gelding. There's this cute little 2-year-old filly that Jason was interested to see how much she goes for. It doesn't give much info about her, and I don't know what breed she is. There's another stocky Appaloosa. This one's name is also Rooster, and he's only 2 years old. Apparently, I picked a pretty popular name for my Mustang. And then we have the cutest little baby mule. She's selling along with her mama as a package deal. Her mom is a 9-year-old grade Grula mare. And this little baby is only 10 days old. I imagine this is probably what Riata looked like as a little baby foal. I would be a little concerned about this baby catching something from the auction atmosphere, and being hauled from Missouri all the way to Idaho might be too much for this little baby, being only 10 days old. Then we have a stout Molly mule we're going to keep an eye on as well. She's 10 years old and stands 15 hands tall.
Everybody for coming. There's 350 to 400 horses. There's sure 360 or 70 back there, so there's over 350 with the loose one. We'll get you out here as quick as we can. If you buy one, if you're here on the internet, get them out of here as fast as you can. On these horses, if you pay attention, there is no guarantee. I don't care if it costs $150 or $15,000.
All right, the saddle sale is finally over, and they're about to start with lot number 1 of the actual horse sale. What time even is it? That took forever. 55 minutes of saddle sales.
55 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, got distracted texting friends, so I'm almost done.
That's a good distraction. Lot number 1 is on our favorites list.
Yeah, this one's gonna be so cute.
You guys saw them. We got a set of donkeys and a little pony going to sell at hip number 100. There's about 70 head of yearling colts that are going to run in here loose right after all of the riding horses. I do want to thank all of my sellers, all of our sellers, very much for getting here early and getting your horses checked in.
That's not lot number 1.
On behalf of all of us, but especially our very, very overworked check-in staff. Thank you. We're going to try to stay in numerical order, but we're going to keep these things running. Thank you, Brenda, for coming in. So we're going to start with hit number 4. This is
Boo.
she is 13.
So they're not selling number 1? Or they just couldn't get it in?
I don't know. It sounds like they're going to try to keep them in numerical order, but something happened and they needed to skip ahead.
Who doesn't keep them in order? Like, what do you think he's gonna go for?
They're 5.5.
Little cinch.
7? 900.
Think he'll go for 2,000?
I don't know.
That seems high.
$1,200 for that
$1,200
little
bucks
donkey.
for a little mini donk named Cinch. He is pretty cute.
We need to start raising some mini donkeys.
No.
That was my little mini house donkey right there. I'd have paid $1,200 for a mini house donkey. Didn't even have this one in the catalog. This one was to be announced.
Bonus mule.
Is it John or Molly?
I haven't heard.
It's like 13 hands tall.
It does look pretty little. It's just bopping it.
$1,500.
Everyone's holding out for my mule.
No, I'm saying that I feel like that's a lot for a really green 13 hand little plain mule, you know?
Thank you, ma'am. Trail riders dream you would look great in your front pasture.
He's Tazzie's twin. Hopefully just in looks and not in
He looks calmer already.
anxiety.
Oh, he's already at 35.
I don't like the way he's walking. He looks like he may have found it before. It's a little bit like stiff and ouchy on his front feet.
It's hard to tell because it's so blurry too.
Yeah, it is.
He looks big.
15-1, I think they said.
15-1, he looks stout.
Yeah, he does look thick. He's an Abbey cross. You didn't see cross with what?
It says the trail rider's dream and would look great in your front pasture. Going for 45, I think.
49.50 is what they're trying to get right now. 4,800, 48 and a half.
Okay, we're getting pretty nervous because we're getting close to our time, and there's some stuff going for like broke horses that are pretty nice looking, going for less than our number. So now we're like, we didn't think there was a chance, but now we're like, would we really want to drive to Missouri to pick up a mule that we bought on the internet? Buying stuff on the internet is kind of sketchy. It's nicer to look at them and be able to get a feel for them, make sure they're sound and all that stuff. So I'm getting nervous. I have a pit in my stomach. Road trip.
Road trip.
What do you guys think? Would you buy a mule on the internet because it matched Josey? Super wise.
At a 6-year-old, she won the world.
Okay, I'm seriously getting nervous. There's actually a chance we might win this mule.
Yeah, this is a pretty buckskin Paso Fino. It's kind of slender, but it's
Broke
only
to ride.
$2,000.
If I knew, like, part of the reason I like this mule is that it's not started. So hopefully no one tried to start it, messed it up, and then was like, I'm gonna sell this thing because it's a 4-year-old. That's about the right timing. So that's something that makes me a little nervous. But it doesn't say anything about being started, so that's part of the reason we like it.
Oh my gosh.
It keeps going out of order. It could be up right now.
I know. Nope, it's really her.
Okay, this
Grab
is going to
grass
show us
filly.
a lot. So this is an unstarted. Oh, apparently they're riding it, but it's a 2-year-old.
Filly, she is blue roan, pretty and smart. Started under saddle the last 30 days. Watch her video.
2-year-old blue roan,
Giraffe cross.
really pretty. So this is going to show us a lot.
I can't even picture riding Mesa at 2.
No. And this one looks way less sturdy than Mesa.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
it is crazy. I know, like, the futurity world.
The heart rate
Just
is like
stroke out over
120.
there. Oh my gosh. I know, I'm leaving it up to you. I just want my Mustang. So,
1,600 for that.
oh my gosh. Now I'm getting nervous. Oh, here he comes.
Ernie, get your phone out.
Buy a
Just
mule.
gonna buy an internet
It's
mule.
so far away. Oh, they're riding it.
Oh, they are riding it. That's actually a bummer.
This is Rooster. He is 4 years old, the John Mule.
He looks calm.
Oh, he's so cute.
Gonna get you noticed on the trails. He's pretty neat.
I wish I could see if he's blinking and stuff. He's moving smooth.
He looks super chill. Oh yeah, he's blinking. Look at him. Okay, you can buy him.
Okay, our previously agreed upon number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't.
It won't let me bid yet.
No, they haven't started. Easy.
No. It went flying past. What the heck?
6,500, 7,000. Come on, big boy.
Well, my hands are sweaty for
Well-
nothing.
We'll see what this mule goes for.
Yeah, let's watch.
I'm 72 and a half, 73, 4, I'm 74, 75, 7 and a half, hit 77 and a half, 77 and a half, 75, no 7 and a half, hit 77 and a half, I'm about 75. I'm gonna tell you one thing.
You got a better tail than Josey.
And a better butt than Josey. I think it's a year older.
He started that deal, guys.
It is.
He's a good young mule. But I'll tell you something, you'll spend $15,000 trying to go find another one marked like him.
They're not wrong.
7,500, 77 and a half.
Last one I had looked like if I took the Scotty, he brings 17-2.
Help yourself.
There's a big guy on that little mule.
I know it keeps bopping it.
You got nothing to do with it. 7 and a half, it's 77 and a half. Jerry, you went in, 77 and a half. And now 8,000, and now 8,000, 77 and a half, $8,000. Here's 77 and a half, 8,000, now $8,000.
Josey better be good. This mule's just sold for
That's it, I'm bidding.
No.
77 and a half, $8,000.
We'd sell it at Chrome in the Canyon for 15.
Probably could.
Bring it out here to Utah.
Probably could. Get it on the trails and flags and tarps and balls and all that stuff.
Going once. 115,000. I doubt that. What if I accidentally clicked it?
I guess we'd be going and picking up a real expensive mule.
Thank you, Slipknot.
$8,000.
We'll see if he shows up at any of these Western sales now.
Yeah. We'll be like, hey, there's the other rooster. Well, I was honestly kind of nervous to buy a mule on the internet, especially since he's already been started.
Yeah.
A good horse, buy this one.
Yeah, our top bid was going to be $3,500 for that one.
Yeah.
So we were not thinking we'd probably get it till stuff started going real low there, and then we're like, oh geez. We thought we'd be real safe probably not being able to buy them at $3,500, so then it went flying past.
It really did.
$6,000.
I
I
didn't even get to click the thing.
No.
But that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, flashy mule out the door. $8,000 honestly is
Not
not that much for a started mule, assuming it was started right and doing good, which it looked like it was.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one breeder that breeds a lot of those Appy mules, and they're like $10,000 for a weanling. So
we do have
we
one
did
more.
not pay that much for Josey.
No, thankfully.
No, we did not.
We do have a couple more horses that we're looking at on here, but they're not for a little later. So we're going to go out and feed and then come back. There's one, there's a dun mare that has a really cute little mule foal with it, and they're a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
So that's our next one that we're interested in. So, but it's not for like 100 more horses. So we're going to go feed, and we'll come back and see what those guys go for.
If number 26 is a 14-year-old gelding standing 14-3, tons of color, a great mind, broke as they come, walk, trot, canter.
This big flashy appy ended up selling for $5,650.
5,700. All right, we're back in from feeding, and we are almost to another one of our favorites. It should be up next, actually. It's a really pretty 2-year-old, kind of silvery buckskin, coming in hot.
Just a 2-year-old, guys, lightly started, sound smart, doesn't have any bad habits, ready to go on with.
Looks a little tight.
Looks a little tight and a little small.
Yeah, well, it's only 2.
I bet it's a 14-3.
Yeah, just started, it shows.
That's a lot, though, for a youngster.
Oh, gosh, yeah, riding our mules in there, they would be wide-eyed also.
Yeah, even Clyde.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, it was sure nice going out and seeing Josey after missing the bid on that Appaloosa mule. I was like, well, we already have an awesome one, so that's all right.
I told her she better watch out. We're going to sell her for $8,000. Not really.
You better behave.
Well, we did do a string test on her, though, and she should grow like another, 4 inches?
Yeah, at least it was at least 4, maybe even 5 inches.
Yeah.
Which would put her at 15 hands.
Yeah.
Which is really encouraging.
So hopefully she just keeps growing. She's been growing, but very slowly. Slower than I would like her to.
Yeah.
But she should grow more.
She's been getting tons of groceries, and she's definitely putting on weight. We just need her to grow up a little bit. She's filled out really nice. She looks really good right now.
Yeah.
We don't have another one for a little bit, so we're going to make some dinner. We still have our favorite one to come, is that Grula mare and her little mule foal. So
her little mule foal looks like what I picture Riata looking like when she was a baby. She's probably the cutest little mule baby.
Yeah, this one's adorable. They have some good pictures on here too, so we'll share those on there.
If you guys want a Grula mare, let us know. because we just want the mule.
You say if they own a grulla
No,
mare?
if they want a grulla mare, let us know.
But you better let us know fast.
Once the baby's weaned.
Yeah. All right, here comes the mare with the mule foal.
I'm talking about the.
Oh, that's not it.
Okay. Your way, 355. She's 7 years old. Foxtrot mark.
Maybe she'll be next.
Around. Mama is at.
All right, here we go.
She is brave, black honey cocoa rhino breeding, but she is.
Look how cute.
Is 10 days old.
Alyssa's getting ready for bed. So she doesn't want to be on camera. So that means I'm in charge. So I'm going to bid away.
Are we sure?
It's so hard to
Now, notice
follow
what
a
here.
10-day-old foal.
Yeah.
Surprised they're selling it so young. Oh, they're rolling.
So cute. Oh my goodness. It's rolling away.
Scary to expose your 10-day-old foal to all that.
Yeah.
Just like sick horses potentially. And
Yeah. Oh. 3,000. Bid.
so we did a thing.
Only one in the barn, 34 five. 34 now, 5.
Oh, it's rolling again.
34 5. 34 now, 5. 35. 34 5. 3,400.
3,400 bucks.
Oh my god, that thing is precious.
Lady just said that thing is precious.
If we were in person, I don't know if I would have been able to.
I know.